Hey, what's happening YouTube? Darkworm21 here, welcoming you to my very first Yu-Gi-Oh discussion video. These type of videos, I'll be going over all the various new cards that are getting announced in the OCG and how they'll impact the meta once they're ported over here to the TCG. So let's get started with the brand new Cyberse Fusion monster that got announced in Soul Fusion, which is coming out in the OCG later this month. Cyberse Clock Dragon. Now, Cyberse Clock Dragon is a level 7 dark attribute Cyberse type fusion monster with 2500 attack and 2000 defense. So they're keeping the anime protagonist 25 attack, 2k defense. It requires Clock Wyvern and one or more link monsters to be summoned and has the following effects. When this card is fusion summoned, you can send cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard equal to the link ratings of this card's materials. So already if you do a combine, like say a card like Space Insulator or any generic Link 2, Binary Sorceress even, and a Link 3 like Trigate Wizard, or a Link, you can get 5 mills. You can send the top 5 cards of your deck from the grave. So, and it gains 1000 attack for each one. So that's good. So you're getting Clock Wyvern and Fusion with them, which is going to be the card you're going to use for Cyber Clock Dragon, obviously. You get 5k attack, so it's already got good stat line, similar to Dark Magician, level 7, 2500 attack, 2k defense. So you get a 5,000 boost, you're going to get 7,500 attack, which, again, ain't bad, really. Also, until the end of the next turn, other monsters you control cannot attack. And if you control a link monster, your opponent cannot target your monsters for an attack or with card effects except this one. So immediately, it grants protection to your other monsters. Granted, it doesn't make itself immune, but hey, so you basically say it's like a kamikaze almost. If this card is sent to the graveyard by an opponent's card effect, you can add one spell card from your deck to your hand. So, in other words, if you're running 3 Cyberse Clock Dragon and you run only one Cynet Fusion, one gets destroyed by a card effect, so like Raigeki or no, Darkhole's still banned. Raigeki or any, monster effects that destroys. You can basically recycle your Cynet Fusion or hell, get any spell cards. So say you're using, Cyberse Magician and Cynet Ritual. There you go. You can add Cynet Ritual back to your hand, drop a Magician, and then drop Magician, bam, you can keep going. But I think Cyberse Clock Dragon's destruct effect of recycling when it's destroyed is going to be recycling your Cynet Fusion more than your other spells. I would like to also talk about one of the fusion materials, because holy hell, we're only 5 minutes in, and I'm already done with the main kind of points. Clock Wyvern is a level 4 wind attribute Cyberse, obviously, Yusaku's using it, so it's going to be Cyberse. 1800 attack, and I think only like 400 defense. I'm not sure. I'd have to look at the card again. With the following effect, when this card is normal or special summoned, you can half its attack and special summon one clock token. So automatically, you drop Clock Dragon, you use its effect, you play a clock token, you can go into Linkuriboh or any generic, Link 2, like I said, Space Insulator, Binary Sorceress, any of them. You can even go for, so there you go. And then, so all in all, I think Cyberse Clock Dragon's pretty good. Clock Wyvern is definitely very good. First turn Linkuriboh or first turn Link 2, and then how do I think it'll impact the meta when it's released here in the TCG? I honestly don't know. I mean, I know a lot of Cyberse players are going to be incorporating this card into their deck along with Cyberse Magician, which is coming out later this month when we get Cybernetic Horizon here in the TCG. So I don't think Cyberse Clock Dragon is bad. I mean, good stat line. It only requires one specific material. Protection, attack boost, all that other stuff. So I think it's going to be a pretty damn good card. Cynet Fusion is a normal spell that lets you fusion summon one Cyberse fusion monster from your extra deck using materials from your hand or on your field. So basically basically, I guess you could say a quote-unquote archetypal polymerization. So yeah, that'll do it for today. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to support me on. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to support me on Patreon. I will leave a link in the description below. God bless. Happy Yugioh, and I'll see y'all next time.